Okay, race 18, the Pontefract Gold Cup Handicap. This is a 2 mile 5 furlong flat race, 0 to 110. So handicap number 1 is Linamix Lithium for Jared Tutt, 2 is Mighty Atom Graham Clutterbuck, 3 Bob Up and Down Obi-Wan, 4 Keys S Gray, 5 Lions Hall J Follis, 6 Davitzi, Alex Cherry, 7 Moy Edwin Farah, and 8 is Top of the Class. I didn't quite see who was the trainer there. My apologies. Okay, so it's a long old plod here. So it's Linamix Lithium that takes it up on the outside of Lions Hall. These two are a couple of lengths clear of Bob Up and Down in the yellow. On the outside of that is Top of the Class. Further wider is Keys and Mighty Atom. And we've got Moy along the fence in the green silks with a pink cap. And Davitzi is bringing up the rear, and we just had a shot at the moment. So as they climb here at Pontefract. Firm ground, not had much of that this season. I'm going to pass the winning post here. For those trainers that have had firm ground horses, I don't think there's been many weeks. But it's Lions Hall that leads them past the finishing post this time round. And will hopefully be there next time round. And he's a couple of lengths ahead of Linamix Lithium. Then we've got Keys in the white, and Bob Up and Down on the fence in the yellow. And then Top of the Class, Mighty Atom, Moy, Davitzi. It's just a little bit detached to the back by a couple of lengths. So they're fairly well strung out. Still with 2 miles, just under 2 miles to go. It's pretty much Indian file. It's Lions Hall that leads by 2 to 3 from Linamix Lithium. And we've got Keys, the black horse in the grey silks, Bob Up and Down in yellow. And the outside of that is Mighty Atom. And we've got Top of the Class against the fence, running alongside Moy. And then Davitzi again, and it's tagging onto the back of the pack. So, nice course this at Pontefract, just past the lake there. And it's still Lions Hall that leads from Linamix Lithium. Keys in third, and we've got Mighty Atom and Bob Up and Down. And then Moy on Top of the Class. And Davitzi just tagging on again at the rear. So, 1.5 miles left to run. And it's still Lions Hall that leads them. It's as we were, not much change. But it's still Lions Hall from Linamix Lithium. And then Keys, Mighty Atom and Bob Up and Down. I see Martin put a fairly good post up in the forums yesterday regarding possible changes. I guess with SO7 look like going to be probably more like mid next year now. I guess we'll get a few more seasons in, so maybe it's the time to have a little look at the schedule, have a bit of a change. It's got a couple of good ideas. But anyway, back to the race. Just over 1 mile and a furlong left to run. It's Lions Hall. Keys is now taken up into second. Linamix Lithium is still third. Mighty Atom and Bob Up and Down together. And they're probably 2 lengths, 3 lengths ahead of Moy, Top of the Class, and Davitzi has been at the rear most of the race. So inside the final mile, it's Lions Hall that leads them. Keys pulling up alongside to take a share of the lead. Then we've got Linamix Lithium, Mighty Atom and Bob Up and Down. And they're still 2 to 3 lengths clear of Moy, Top of the Class, and Davitzi. So inside 7 furlongs now. Take this left-hander. Lions Hall takes the lead from Keys in second. Then we've got a couple of lengths now to Linamix Lithium, Bob Up and Down and Mighty Atom. Up the hill again they go. And it's Lions Hall being hurried along here. They have started his bid for glory a little bit early here. Still got 5 furlongs left to run. But it's Lions Hall that leads them from Keys in second. And we've got Bob Up and Down and Mighty Atom. Linamix Lithium's on the fence, but not really getting back into the race. There's not much chance, I would have thought, now for Top of the Class Moyle and Davitzi still out of the picture. So inside the 4 now, it's still Lions Hall. Lions Hall leading by a couple of lengths to Keys. Bob Up and Down making some ground. Linamix Lithium trying to fight back. The one on the outside in the red is Mighty Atom. Moy really making up some ground and trying to get back into the race. The other one is Davitzi finally in picture and trying to wear down the leaders, but it's Lions Hall that still leads as we approach 2 furlongs out. It's Lions Hall from Bob Up and Down. And then we've got Keys, Mighty Atom. I should imagine it's between these 4. Got furlong and a half left to run. It's still Lions Hall from Bob Up and Down, Mighty Atom, Keys. These four inside the final furlong now, and it's Lions Hall that leads them still from Bob Up and Down, Bob's Up and Down, Mighty Atom, Keys. It's between these half a furlong. Bob's Up and Down makes bid for the post and looks like he's going to take this. It's Bob's Ups and Down from Keys, Mighty Atom and Lions Hall. It's between those four. It's definitely Bob Up and Down that takes it. I think Keys was second, Mighty Atom third. Yeah, it's Bob Up and Down for Obi-Wan, a good win there. Second was Keys S. Gray. Third, Mighty Atom, Grand Buck. 4, Lions Hall, Jaden's Follis and Devetzi. Number 5 for X.